Hello everyone, thank you for watching our video. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific Inc, your licensed architect. Now before we start our video, same thing again, okay, give us a like, share this to your friends, and also if you like our video, like our information, you can also subscribe us, which is free. And then after you subscribe us, then you will not miss our other video. Today, we're going to talk about one topic which is related to permitting and related to DPP. Many people heard about it, talk about it, but sometimes they don't know how it works. So this is ePlan. Okay. ePlan is, as they say, actually is a permitting submission platform. So instead of like old time we're using like hard copy, ePlan is so-called like digital form, digital way to submit a permit application. Now, if you heard some news about ePlan, about from DPP is going to change, all the new residential project, all new from starting from June, there has to be all new residential project in ePlan, and then next year January, starting from next year January, then all residential project, new construction, addition, existing renovation, all those gonna go with ePlan, which is that now only new construction go with ePlan, and we do renovation, addition, though we still can use hard copy. Okay, so and then is ePlan is the panacea to the DPP permitting? Is it ePlan is the final cure and we solve anything, all the problem? Because now we know DPP permitting, we have a lot of challenge, right? The delay, it take long times. So people will say, oh, we're going to use ePlan. If it does ePlan, we solve all this. So today I want to, discuss or talk about more deeper about ePlan, how it works. So, let people know that how this is a solution. Okay. Now, first of all, to find out ePlan, you can also go to DPP website. Okay, to find out what is ePlan overview. There's a download. They have like a PDF slideshow. You can just download, and also you can have another file about ePlan application manual. So you can search on DPP website, which is I provide the link here. So you can click on that and see that. Now, after that, okay, I want to explain here is ePlan actually is like email. I would say it's just like an email platform. This platform is provide space to let people like us, customer like us, like architect, customer, owner, they upload their file, including drawings, documents, for each building permit application. They put it into that project folder. So then they can review, they can send to different agency. Now, if ePlan is a center, then this platform can be accessed by two major sides. One is DPP size, right? And one is owner or customer side. This is not necessarily owner. It's so-called customer, because the customer can be owner, can be architect, can be the third-party reviewer. Because when we run permit, right, for customer, so there's a ePlan platform, and one side is DPP, one side is customer. And then the way it works is when customer side, we put all the document and drawings to this ePlan folder, and then the DPP side can start distribute all these things to different agents. Like we talk about water supply, CEB, wastewater, some water quality review, traffic, Department of Health, so forth. You can name it, many agents. Okay. Now, and then when all these agents, when they review and they give comment and they send it back to ePlan, then now DPP can send this task back to the customer, so customer can work on that ePlan. Good. Basically, the idea is same as how we do hard copy. A hard copy is when we log in a project, right? We carry the hard copy, we bring to civil engineering, CEB, we bring to wastewater to let them see, let them mark up, and then we address and bring it back. They sign off. Same process, okay? Which is now we're doing online on ePlan. Okay. The difference is if for the protocol, the procedure wise, the difference is when ePlan, when we submit the drawings, they can, the good side is ePlan can send all these drawing documents to all agents same time. CB, wastewater, stormwater, all this they review together. Okay. Versus when we have hard copy we only can carry one copy, right? One time, to civil engineer, and after that we carry to water supply, and after that we carry to wastewater. So one by one. But in ePlan, they can send it distribute to all agencies in one time. Now, however, because you distribute on all in one time, right? In time. So when the time you collect back, you have to wait for all again. That means if CEB take 2 days, for example, okay, and water supply takes 1 week, and wastewater take 2 weeks, and stormwater take another 3 weeks, I think. Then we have to wait till stormwater finish the 3 weeks, okay? Then we can get the task back from ePlan. Otherwise, we cannot address comment because the task still, pending on ePlan side and waiting all the comment, right? So after the 3 weeks. So you remember this. In this case, it's like the fastest of the team is the slowest one of the team, slowest member. So whoever take the longest time in the review, then we gotta wait for them after finish, then send it back. So this is how it works. Okay. Now, okay. To explain this, sounds like, okay, this is a very good one, right? And then people think, wow, then ePlan should be, should be a good solution to, permitting. Now, one thing I want to explain is one misunderstanding people think, and which is not true, is people think ePlan is a automatic system, okay? Which is like how we using Uber, buying from Amazon, Airbnb software. We do what we need. Whole thing, you're working with AI, right? No, but ePlan is not like that. Okay, people think when we call ePlan, so people think this, wow, this must be like something electronic system, automatic AI system software, but which is not true. Okay, ePlan actually is a manual system. It is just a platform. Okay, so when we send drawings, okay, we send drawings manually. Okay, and then we have to tell DPP say, okay, we send a task, and then ePlan side, DPP side, they have to manually, okay, also send the task to all agencies, and then agency after they review, they have to manually send it back. Now, even if send it back to DPP will not automatically send to us. Okay, the person from DPP side, the clerk, they have to check, see if all agencies send back. Then they, manually send back to, to the customer. So this is a case, we're now under a short staff situation in DPP. So that is like, it's a case because when DPP clerk side, there's a lot of time it's easy to miss out some cases because they have like thousands of cases, every month, 1,500 case average in DPP. Okay, and you think about, and one permit takes about like 4, 5 months, 6 months. So easy. In the same time, you will have over maybe 5,000 open cases in, an ePlan, something in hard copy, right? So, and then the clerk in DPP will handle ePlan, maybe only like, four clerks or even sometimes less. So think about this, there's a lot of work and they have to do it manually, and the computer itself, system itself doesn't do anything at all. Okay, and also, okay, the task sent back and forth, right? Also the pre-screen, right? They have, when we submit drawing, they have a pre-screen process, and they have and then go to review. And if they have pre-screen comment, then they have to send it back to you guys, to the customer. Customer have to fix that first, and they will resubmit again. Now this pre-screen process takes about 6 weeks to 8 weeks, similar to like how we submit hard copy. It takes 6 weeks to 8 weeks to log in, and for ePlan, it just takes 6 weeks to 8 weeks to go through ePlan. The pre-screen process. And if you get comment from DPP, from the ePlan clerk, then you got to address comment and send it back and wait for another probably maybe 3-4 weeks. So this is like a pre-screen process, and also, all this system, again, like I say, is manual. It's not automatic. Even when we send it back the task can be pending, sitting in ePlan without anybody touching it, or accepting the task to work on it for maybe sitting there for 3-4 weeks. weeks. Okay, that happens. Now, okay, this is what happening in how the manual work. How this ePlan work. It's not like major thing is it's not like automatic AI system. When you send something, it's automatic like response, distribute, and then when they get it coming back from agency, automatically send it back to us. It's not like that way. So that could happen is like we call drop ball, means either side. So the clerk can happen, the customer can happen. When a clerk, they happen is they missing task, they don't know the task already come back from all the agency, and they just don't know that until customer maybe 2 months later, and they check the ePlan and find out, all the agency finished their review like 1 month ago, right? Why you didn't send me back then? Okay, I send you back, but already extra months there. Okay, so and then also same time, when customer when they send it back their drawings or document to ePlan side, sometimes ePlan side also will have like missing that the notice from ePlan, and they will just have them sit there for maybe another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and nobody, no agency will get your task at the time. So that's why, in here, I will just tell people know that is ePlan is an electrical platform, almost like an email platform, but it is not automatic. Okay, so you still rely on the people who work in DPP, manually work. Okay, now some people will say, even some people, you're watching news and one person say, the ePlan bring the transparency. Okay, transparency can help to eliminate the problems. So transparency, yes, it does. Okay, transparency in ePlan is they let the customer see in the ePlan software. They see what is your status, your project status. Okay, which is like you can send it if you check your status every day. When you send your drawings, upload it to DPP, we can see that is the status is pending. It's pending day 1, pending day 2, and sometimes we have some when we sending the upload files to DPP, it's pending for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and DPP side have nobody accept yet. Now this is a situation that I'm talking about when they short staff. The people they don't get enough staff to work on ePlan, so then they cannot, right? So they just let the task sit on ePlan and they do not take the task yet. From ePlan. So we see that it's pending. And then when the time they take the task, they send to the agency. Okay, agency take 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yes, you can see that on ePlan. I think this is the part of transparency. So okay, this is now in reviewing water supply, wastewater. You see that, okay, you see the reviewing, and you see when they send it back, when they complete the task, and send it back to ePlan. If you keep check every day, okay. So I think this is the transparency. It's a good part because now customer, you will know that. Now, but is it really help resolve the problem that, when we have cases, like back in like March, everybody knows it on news about DPP, right? Okay. But for those, think about this, when you have this ePlan is, you only know your status by itself. Okay, you will see that is, your case is pending, right? Pending 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. When we ask DPP, ePlan will answer, we are still waiting. We are very busy. Your one is still online waiting. Yes, we know that. We see from ePlan, but you do not see others people. You don't know if the person will work on the other plan first before you. You don't see that. You won't know that. You only know your one is being waiting so long, but you will not know is other people same? Is other projects same situation? You don't know that. You only know yours. And also, like I say, when they say pending, you cannot do anything. Yes, it's transparent. You know that's pending. When they send to agent, yes, they are reviewing. And they're reviewing 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks even. But yes, they tell you it's reviewing, but you don't know. You just know there's reviewing, but you don't know, is a person doing something else? Why taking 3 weeks, right? So that part, you only know that it's reviewing, which is same to me was, I would say, same as when we do hard copy. Because when I carry this hard copy, doing a hard copy project, when I bring to wastewater review, I drop off, I know they take the project, they join, and they're under review. And I know they have the drawings, they're taking 1 week, 2 weeks, I know they're reviewing. And sometimes we wait a long time when we call, when we email, say, hey, how is this going on? And they will say, no, we're still reviewing, please be patient. Yes, same thing. But we don't know if why we join sitting there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? Maybe because they're busy, or maybe, they are doing something else. We don't know. So for transparency, again, to me was hard copy and ePlan, they have the same type of transparency, because the work behind ePlan is manual, is people control. The people do the review manually. People doing the button, take the task, send the task back, transfer the task manually. So that part, you will know after they press the button, but in between that, you don't know. So there is a difference. I mean, when we say, is it, a good solution or final solution to, permitting? That is, I have some reserve. I mean, because, to me, like when I compare ePlan hard copy, actually, besides there's an electric platform for documents, hard copy and ePlan, which is doing the same work, you still rely on the people, working. Okay. So in this case, also ePlan have another issue, another situation is ePlan is a digital, system, and this system is, down, freeze or broken a lot. And also when it get problem, they have to ask the IT department to come down to fix, and it sometimes takes a long time. We do have some projects, get stuck in ePlan, and this is they tell us it's all software issue, software bugs. We have to fix it, and we wait for another 1 month for get IT people to come fix, because it's downstairs people cannot do anything about ePlan. So once they get stuck, they tell you, oh, you are stuck in ePlan. We have to wait till the technician to fix it, and the technician, they are also busy too. So you don't know. They can maybe fastest is a week you get fixed, but the longest one we get is a month to get things up again. So, and lucky is only get to something happen to one single project, the ePlan project. Sometimes the whole ePlan system is down, then nobody can do anything. You cannot upload, download, you can even open the file. And this situation is happens often. I'm not telling people it's good or bad, because it is how it is. This is how the ePlan works. So when you're planning to have your architect, whoever design professional helps you to process your permit, okay, you just expect knowing that how ePlan works. And so when your design professional or even third party, when we explain to you, okay, what is the status, then you knowing that is what's going on. So today, if you like our video, you can also give us a like. If you have any question, want to give us a comment, or you can email us anytime. That is for today. Thank you very much.